Hello and welcome back to ABCNews.com's Top Line. We're joined here by Jonathan Martin of Politico, and we're with Rick Klein up in New York. Jonathan, help me out here. You just heard the Secretary-Treasurer of the labor community here. You've heard Nancy Pelosi. You've heard a lot of these liberals on the left side. They are at a place where I don't see where they walk back if the president has to cut a deal without the public option as it's currently in its current form.
Right, in the Senate. I mean, I think you just saw right now vividly the challenge that President Obama is going to have for the next couple of months is how does he reconcile trying to get a deal in the Senate with not just Olympia Snow, but moderates in his own party, right? Ken Conrad, Blanche Lincoln, with House progressives and also the outside community, folks like the AFL-CIO that are wedded to this public option. It's going to be a real dogfight. Here's the question. In the end, are the House liberals, are the Russ Feingolds of the world in the Senate, are they going to actually cast that no vote? That, to me, I think is pretty hard to see. Shooting down the president's health care plan, even if it's a watered-down version, because the public option isn't in there. I mean, it's going to be...
But 63 House Democrats have said they will cast the no vote.
We shall see.
Right.
Yeah. Jonathan, how much do you expect President Obama to pose that very question next week? He's got this opportunity. He's going to be before the joint session. He can lay out his priorities. But from what we've heard so far, it doesn't look like the public option is going to be one of those non-negotiable principles. And do you think he'll lay it out in the way of saying, OK, look, this is what I'm bringing forward. I dare you to oppose it. Are we not there yet?
No, I don't think we're quite there yet. But, I mean, from everything that I've heard, it doesn't seem like he's going to be pushing the public option in that speech next week. It sounds like they're going to try and find a third way here. And the whole snow issue with the trigger probably sounds like the most sort of logical way to do this. That's a way I think that some folks on the left can have cover saying, well, there is language in there that would get us to a public option eventually. It gives them cover, and it sort of brings in a Snow, and it helps bring in a Conrad and a Lincoln and those folks.
Is there some concession on the part of the administration at this point that they haven't been clear? I mean, I feel like I heard David Axelrod say yesterday, oh, this speech, he's going to be very clear about what's important to them. They were saying that in the spring about the broad principles. Oh, he's been very, very clear. I mean, just the nature of this speech is, do you find it as a total admission of failure thus far?
Well, it's a concession that the message so far has not necessarily been effective. Absolutely. He wouldn't be going to the Hill to address a joint session in Congress if this thing was going smoothly. The fact is they have got to find a way to address the concerns of moderate Democrats and whatever handful of moderate Republicans are left and keep their liberal base at the same time. And that's a very, very tough line to walk.
What do you make now of the negotiations with Olympia Snow over the trigger option? Is this the fact that they're publicly floating this, that we all know about these negotiations, is it intended to flatter her or to signal that there's bipartisanship going on, or is this really where we're going to see some compromise?
I think it's the latter. I mean, I think that they're trying to sort of keep up the idea of bipartisanship. They want it to be known that they're still working, they're still trying to get a bipartisan deal. And I think, Rick, if this doesn't work, if they lose her, then it offers them the cover up of, look, we tried. We worked with the last Republicans standing, so we had no choice but to ram it through. So I think there is a definitely element of sort of a genuineness here. They do want to have a deal with her. They want